You're the sunflower. I think your love would be too much, or you'd be left in the dust unless I stuck by you. You're the sunflower. You're the sunflower.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, the Sunflower Child, and you are now tuned into Talks with Sean. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday, everybody. It is a new week, it is a new day, and that means it is a new episode. If you are new to my channel, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below. Let's get into it. So, I know last week I said that I was going to post and it would be different. Unfortunately, I had turned 25. And I decided to just relax and to enjoy the rest of my birthday week. So please forgive me that there was no video last week. So today I'm excited to be back with you guys. I'm excited to be back with you guys so that we can talk and so that we can get it crack-a-lacking. So today's episode is about something that I talk about every time I get off my podcast. Every time I end my podcast, I say these 3 things, 4 things, 5 things, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Which is mind, body, and soul equals one connection. So I wanted to really get into depth about that because a lot of people don't know exactly what that means or what that looks like. So I thought it was very, very, very important that we go talk about mind, body, and soul. So mind, body, and soul is very important because with anything that you want to do in life, right? With any type of success that you want, your mind, body, and soul has to be connected. Well, what makes you think that? Because if your mind, body, and soul is not connected, you are not able to put all the pieces together because you are not connected. The pieces in your life are not connected. And so, for me, people always say, well, how do you get your mind, body, and soul on one accord? And I think it has to do with you having to cleanse yourself out. A lot of people have so much damage within them. A lot of people have so much that they're carrying, that they're holding on to. And in order to be connected, in order for you to be one with yourself, you have to be able to release all of the negative things so that you can move and that you can add on the positives into your life. Mind, body, soul. Your mind has to be clear. Your mind has to be on one accord. Your mind has to be mature enough to understand that you may go through things, you may go through trials and tribulations, but as long as I have my mind, as long as I know that my mind is right, my soul's going to be right, my body's going to be right. Mind, body, soul. So I'm going to break it down for you, and hopefully you guys will understand it a little bit more. Your mind is the first part that has to be right. Because if you think about exercising, right, you have to train yourself. You have to train your body. You have to train your mind to say, okay, I'm going to go to the gym and work out. And then from there, your body follows through. And from there, your soul follows through because you see results. So your mind is the first thing that you have to get together. Your mind is the first thing that you have to cleanse and clear out before you can follow through with your body and your soul. You have to be able to know where you want to be in life and set your mind to that goal. And set your mind to be set up to continue to strive, continue to go harder because your mindset has changed. When you change your mindset, everything else follows through. So mind has to be connected first. You have to cleanse your mind out. If you have negative thoughts, if you suffer from depression, you have to cleanse that out. Because in order for you to be successful, in order for you to be one with yourself, you have to be able to have a strong mind. You know that quote they say, only the strong survive. Only the strong-minded survive. You have to be able to have a mindset like a warrior, like a soldier. Your mind has to be able to handle things that you may not have thought you would have gone through. Your mind has to be strong enough to face some battles that may come your way, that have been thrown your way. Your mind has to be strong enough to be able to handle the things that may push you even farther to your goal. But in reality, it's not pushing you farther. It's making you stronger so that when you come back, you can come back 10 times harder. Mind, body, and soul. Your soul. Your body. Your soul has to be pure. Your soul has to want. Your soul has to want to gravitate to things that are like-minded to your mind. Oh my God. Did y'all understand that? Wow. Thank you. You have to have your soul be connected with spiritual things that you want to be connected to. And I'm not talking about on no religion, faith-based, nothing. I'm just saying spiritually. There are people that I am spiritually connected with because their mind is on the same path. And because our mind is on the same path, our souls can be connected. Because we understand that what we're trying to do is genuine. We understand where we're trying to go in life is real and it's hard work. And we understand that our minds are right, so our souls become entwined and connected. Are you connected with your friends on a spiritual, soulful level? Can your friends count on you to be connected to them spiritually within your soul? Because when you have a connection with someone and when you make connections, see, people don't understand business connections. You have to be connected soulfully without even understanding, why do you think that? That's weird. It's not weird. I'm going to tell you why it's not weird. It's not weird because when someone's soul is genuine, when someone wants you to win, see, your genuineness comes from your soul. It comes from being pure. It comes from you being honest. It comes from you wanting to be the best you. It comes from you wanting to see other people be the best you. And so when you connect on that level, there's nothing in this world that can stop you from helping you get to where you want to go, from reaching those connections and understanding, because you can see through them and understand that their soul is pure, that their soul wants you to win. But in order to understand that, in order to realize that there are people out there that want to be connected to you genuinely, you have to be mind, body, and soul connected to yourself first. Because that's the only way you're going to be able to recognize other people who are genuine, who have cleansed themselves out, who is trying to get their life together, who is on the same path as you, or is trying to be on the same path as you. Mind, body, and soul. Your body has to be connected. Your body has to be on one accord. Physically, are you happy with your weight? Are you happy with how you look? Do you wake up full of energy? Do you get a good night's sleep? Are you having bad dreams? Are you having a lot of headaches? See, we don't understand that. We don't really get that our body affects us. If you don't like the way you look, you're not going to be happy within yourself. We have to be able to exercise every piece of us. We have to exercise our mind. We have to exercise our soul. We have to exercise our body. People don't understand the importance of working out, of getting your blood glowing. And listen, shoot, I can be very honest. Haven't been to the gym in a minute. But I can say when I do go to the gym and when I do follow through with the gym and are consistent with the gym, I notice a change in myself. I notice that I'm more happy. I notice that I have more energy. I notice that I glow a little bit different. I notice that when I work out and I see some change, it makes me want to go harder in the gym. We have to understand what we put in ourselves affects our body, the food we eat, the things we drink, the things we smoke, the things we inject in our body, whether that's surgery, whether that's drugs, whatever that is. We have to understand that all affects our body, and it not only affects our body, but it affects our mind and affects our soul. Why? Because the mind, body, and soul needs to be connected. And when it's not connected, everything is discombobulated. Everything is all over the place. Have you ever realized that? Have you ever realized when your mind, body, and soul is not connected, how you're all over the place? Your body might be right, but your mind ain't right. Your soul might be right, but your mind's not all the way there. You know that you're genuine inside, but your mind is affecting where you could be in life. Your mind is slowing you down. So it is important that your mind, body, and soul is connected, is on one accord. Because when you are on one accord, you're able to succeed more. You're able to see things clear more. You're able to analyze and step back and understand that maybe I had a part in this. Or maybe this person isn't supposed to be in my life. Or maybe they just are not connected with my soul the way I needed them to be connected. Or maybe the season that they had, that they're supposed to be in my life, is over. You got to understand when your body and soul and mind is connected and when it's not. We got to be able to treat listen, the Bible says our body is a temple, right? Whether you're religious or not, whether you're spiritual or not, your body is a temple, no matter what. Whatever you put inside your body affects how you go about your day. If you eat some certain foods, it makes you sluggish. It makes you drain, or even drinking a lot of alcohol. You feel nasty. You feel like you need to throw up. You need to release. You need to what? Remove all of that out your system. We have to understand the importance of being on one accord. The importance of what that looks like for you. My mind, body, and soul could be different from your mind, body, and soul. What is it? What exactly are you connected to that's holding you back from being one accord? Do you not like something about yourself? Oh, I got a couple rolls here. Well, you complaining, but you haven't done nothing about it. You haven't ate right. You haven't went to the gym. You can't talk about it. You got to be about it. You got to exercise your mind to continue to push. I didn't want to do this podcast, but I'm going to push. I'm going to keep doing it because this is what I'm passionate for. I may not be in the best mood today, but this is what I'm passionate for. So my mind got to change. My mindset got to change so that I can be able to connect my soul and my body to be prepared to record today's episode. Hello. Mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and soul. Are you educating yourself? Are you putting good things into your body? Are you reading things that are helping you exercise your brain? People ask me all the time, oh, do you watch, et cetera, et cetera? I tell people I don't have cable. No, I do not have cable. No. Well, why you don't have cable? 1, because it's too expensive. And 2, I'm never home. And 3, a lot of the things that are on TV are are affecting people's spirits, are affecting people's minds, are affecting people's day-to-day lifestyles. People are changing. People are seeing what they see on TV and they want to be there. And they're turning into things that they're not supposed to be. So no, I do not watch reality TV. I try to not really watch TV at all, because we don't realize the things that we watch affects us. I remember when I started, I was a big Love and Hip Hop fan, period. All seasons, Atlanta, New York, Hollywood, all of them. I knew everybody's business. And I and I realized that I was watching and I started acting in a way that wasn't necessarily me. It's because what I was feeding into my soul, what I was feeding into my mind was affecting me and changing me. So it's not necessarily about what you have to do within yourself, but what are your surroundings looking like? Do you notice that after you watch Love and Hip Hop, you want to curse somebody out? Do you notice that when you watch Love and Hip Hop, you a little bit more amp and you ready to call up your man and say, etc., 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 without even realizing it? We have to understand, and this is no shade to Love and Hip Hop. If that's the platform that they have, that's amazing. Get your coin, get your cheddar, get your cheese, period. But what I'm saying is sometimes the things that we watch, sometimes the things that we listen to truly affects who we're trying to be. And when you're in a stage in your life, when you're like this, when you're trying to figure out where you are, where's the balance is, who you're trying to become, and you turn into things, and you turn to things like that, or you listen to things like that, it could truly affect who you're trying to be and confuse you into being something that you're not. And that's why it is so important that we understand the importance of being on one accord and knowing who you are. Because when you know who you are, can't no TV show, can't no radio show, can't no podcast, can't nobody, can't no job affect who you are, because your mind, body, and soul is one connection. It is connected, and you are connected within yourself, because you taking the chance and you've taken the opportunity to cleanse yourself so that you can clear out your mind, so that you can clear out your soul, that you can clear out your body and restart to be exactly where you need to be in that season, in that time in your life. People don't understand that we have to protect our energy. And I say this all the time. We got to be able to protect our energy. We got to be able to understand that the energy that we carry within ourselves can affect everything else around us. And it can affect the people that are around us. We also have to understand that people's energy can affect us and can affect our transition and our growth, our spiritual growth, our mental growth, our physical growth. We got to be able to protect our mind, body, and soul, because when you don't protect your mind, body, and soul, that allows you to open up the door to any and everything that may be damaging to you. And when you are damaged, it takes a while. I'm not going to lie. It takes a while. It is hard. You gotta pick all the pieces back together and get yourself moving again. So it is important to protect your energy. It is important to protect the people that are around you, your surroundings, because your mind, body, and soul is all that you have, because your mind, body, and soul gets you through life. It gets you through where you're trying to be. Right now, a lot of people's mind, body, and soul is not connected, but they're still moving. You got to be able to bridge the gap. You got to be able to put the pieces together so that you'll be able to feel better, that you'll be able to grow, and that you'll be able to succeed better and be able to do things in a clearer mindset because you're able to think clear. You're able to move differently. You're able to go up the stairs without huffing and puffing. Mind, body, and soul. When things are wrong in your life, when things are going upside down, you got to be able to control that. You got to be able to control your emotions. You got to be able to keep it intact. There's a lot of things that I go through on a daily basis. There's a lot of things that I cry about, that I pray about. But I have to keep my mind, body, and soul connected. I have to realize that what I'm going through is a temporary situation, and that my mind is stronger than this situation, and that my soul is stronger than this situation. My body is stronger than this situation. I've been through worse than this, and I can come out golden just like the last time. Protect your gym. Protect what's in here, what's out here. Because there's so many people that are looking at you and wanting you to fail. There's so many people that already want your mindset, that already want your body, that already want your soul. Hello. Think about what I just said. But as long as you're able to control that, as long as you're able to keep it in one accord, can't nobody take what you worked so hard to build. I went through a bad relationship, but I got it together. My mind is right so that I can be able to love again. I maybe was dealing with some dark demons. I maybe was dealing with some dark things, but I got my soul back again. I got my pureness back again. I may have been overweight, but I got my body back together again. I went to the gym. Do you guys understand where I'm coming from? And these are just examples. This is not my personal story. I'm just using examples. So we got to be able to think of it like that. Take one thing at a time. First, your mind. Exercise your mind. Get that together. Stop saying you can't and start saying you will. Start saying I don't know how and say, okay, God, I got this. You got this. All right, we moving on. Stop questioning where you are in life. Where you are in life is exactly where you're supposed to be in life. Why are you questioning your life? Is there a book? I'm sorry, I don't know if there's a race that... What are we doing? Even myself at 25, when I turned 25, I had a panic attack, literally, at 11:59. And I had to get it together. And I had to understand that this is exactly where I'm supposed to be in life. My podcast is exactly where it's supposed to be in life. The views are exactly where it's supposed to be in life. The following is exactly where it's supposed to be in life. My platform is exactly where it's supposed to be in life. My career is exactly where it's supposed to be in life. Am I comfortable? Am I satisfied? No, that's why I'm going to keep pushing. But where I am in this life is exactly where I need to be for the next level, for the next step. And we have to understand that. We have to accept where we are in life. We have to accept who we are in that moment, in that season, and to appreciate everything, because you're not going to be there for that long. And when we're in it, we feel like it's forever. But when we're out and we look back, we realize, man, that went by so fast. Man, I've been single for 2 years. That went by so fast. Man, I've been celibate for 2 years. That went by so fast. Man, I've been at this job for 3 years. Man, that went by so fast. My child is 1 year old. I can't believe that. So stop getting stuck with where you are now and keep looking forward. But you got to change your mind, body, and soul to do that. In order to do that, in order to be a great, successful business person, you have to change your mindset. You have to start thinking about you will be successful. In order to feel confident about yourself, you got to be able to change things around if you don't like it so that you'll feel more confident about yourself. Stop making excuses and work on what you need to work on. Cleanse your body, cleanse your soul, cleanse your mind. So that your kids can see a healthy person in front of them. So that your friends can see a healthy person in front of them. So that your family members and the loved ones can see something in you and say, how in the world is Sean doing that? Because my mind, body, and soul is one connection. It is in one accord. It is connected, and I feel great. Mind, body, and soul equals one connection. What does that look like for you? I want everybody to close their eyes. And I want y'all to think about something that you want to do. But for some reason, something is holding you back from doing that. There's some obstacles in your life that's holding you back from doing that. And I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to think about how you react to that situation. For example, if you want to be a singer and you feel like you don't have the funds or you don't have the things, that's your mind telling you that you can't do that. And your soul follows through and your body follows through because you're not pushing yourself to go to the studio. You're not pushing yourself to practice that song. You're not pushing your vocals. I want everybody to understand that your mind has to be cleansed out. Stop telling yourself that you won't make it, because you will. Change your mindset. Change your soul. What are you feeding to your soul spiritually? What does that look like for you? Whether that's faith-based or whatever that is for you. What are you doing to feed your soul? What are you doing to feed your body so that it can grow, so that it can be stronger, so that you can't have a strong mind and a weak body. Woo! You can't have that. Doesn't work. You can't have a strong body and have a weak mind. And you can't have a weak mind and not a strong body. You can't have a weak soul, because if you have a weak soul, every time something happens, you're gonna crumble. Everybody that's alive today, you're strong, because you made it another day. Your mind told you to get up because you had to go to work. Your mind told you to get up because you had to record this episode. Yeah, it may not be on the time that y'all wanted it. Yeah, it may not have been uploaded the time that you wanted it, but I was strong enough to get up to record. My soul was strong enough to push me even further. My body was strong enough to get up and put on clothes and to put on this jacket and to put on a little lip gloss to look a little presentable. My hair is a little crazy. But my mind, body, and soul was connected so that I was able to record this episode. Woo! Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying with my mind, body, and soul being connected? You got to be able to have your mind, body, and soul be connected. This is not a long episode because it's very self-explanatory, right? This is not one that we need to go on, because I believe that you guys already know what you need to do. Y'all just needed a little extra push from me. You know what you need to do to get to where you want to be. Stop making excuses. Exercise that brain of yours. Exercise that mind of yours. Exercise that body. We getting older. We not getting younger. We getting older. Every year we turn at what? An older age. Educate your mind. Educate your soul. Educate your body. Love on yourself and love the journey. Love the transition that you're going through with cleansing out and being on one accord. So, I want everybody to push through. I want everybody to follow through. I want everybody to go 10 times harder than yesterday. I want everybody to go 10 times harder than last year. We're about to be in another year, you guys. We're about to be in 2020. Oh, my God. Next year I'll be 26. Ah! Think about what you want to accomplish before the year ends. Think about how important it is to have your mind, body, and soul be connected so that the new year you can go and run that thing. And grab 2020 and say, listen, I've been preparing for you. I got my mind, body, and soul ready, and we ready. We coming. We moving. We moving these mountains. I'm going to move. I'm going to be on TV. I'm going to work harder. I'm going to get that job. I'm going to be an entrepreneur. My career is going to fly off next year because why? My mind, body, and soul was connected. 2019 was the year for me to find my purpose and my destiny so that 2020 I can go and grab that and continue to push harder. I had to go through 2019 to understand where I was supposed to be, who I'm supposed to be, what is my calling, what is my destiny on this earth so that in the new year I can go and go and go and go because I prepared myself because my mind, body, and soul was one accord. Mind, body, and soul equals one connection. Remember that. Let's close our eyes and say that. Mind, body, and soul equals one connection. Are you connected? Are you one within yourself? Is your mind right? Is your soul right? Is your body physically right? Inside and out. Love on this journey. Love on the transitions of what comes with finding yourself with the mind, body, and soul. Know that whatever is holding you back from getting you on one accord, I'm telling you right now, after you watch this episode, you will be on one accord. In Jesus' name. Hallelujah. You will be on one accord. You will find the motivation from this video, from somebody on YouTube, from somebody on Instagram, from somebody who has a platform to get you to where you need to go. I'm fighting for you. I'm rooting for you. This episode, this podcast is not for me. It is for us. As much as you getting your mind, body, and soul connected, I'm getting mind, body, and soul connected too. You're not alone. Don't be afraid to step out the box. Mind, body, and soul equals one connection. Love on the process. I just want to thank you guys so much for this episode. Yes! Thank you guys so much for this episode. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. I hope that you got something out of it. I hope that this is going to push you to cleanse out all the negative so that you can make space for all the positive, so that your mind can change, so that your soul can change, so that your body can change. We are almost in the new year. Don't give up. He's not through with you yet. If you're still alive, if you're still breathing, there's still a reason why you're on this earth. And don't feel like because you're at this place or because you're not where you want to be that you're not going to get to where you want to be. Everything takes time. Even with this podcast, I tell myself all the time, man, am I even doing this right? Should I do this? But then I have to tell my mind, that's not how we think. That's not what a warrior thinks like. That's not what a soldier, that's not their mindset. Remember, you are a soldier fighting on this battlefield for your life, for your destiny, for your purpose. Don't give up. Mind, body, and soul equals one connection. I love you guys for loving on me. I love that you guys support me. I love that you guys support this dream. And the only reason why I was able to have the success that I'm having so far, and my success right now is this small. Imagine it being bigger. You know why? Because my mind, body, and soul was connected. And I obeyed my Heavenly Father. Sometimes we're not ready for the goal. We're not ready for the blessing because our mind, body, and soul is not connected. And we got to be able to go through that transition in order to get what we always wanted, in order to get what we prayed for. 2 years ago, I wanted to do a podcast, and I'm just now doing it now. Why? Because my mind, body, and soul was not connected. I was not ready. Although I knew I was going to do it, although I knew I had a passion for it, I was not connected within myself. I was broken. I was torn. I was all over the place. I was like a slinky, just falling down the stairs. Different colors. You know, slinkies be pink, green, and red all over, and they change. And sloom. I was a slinky all over the place. But I got my mind, body, and soul connected so that I could record, so that I could say, hey, I have a podcast. Make sure you subscribe every Monday. Period, poo. Mind, body, and soul equals one connection. I love you guys. I love that you guys are reaching where you want to be. I love that I don't know you, but I could feel you guys pushing to be a better you. So for that, I'm honored. I do this for me. I do this for us. Mind, body, and soul equals one connection. I hope this week is a blessed week. I hope that you put a smile on someone's face. I hope someone puts a smile on your face. And I can't wait to see you next week. You don't want to miss it. Thank you, guys.